Hello, crafty friends. Okay, here I am as promised. We're going to make a pocket egg. All right, so I told you I found these napkins at Hobby Lobby, and that's what we're going to cover these with. And this is the wood piece. This is a piece of paper that I cut out. And the way I cut it out was I matched it around the bottom and the edges up to about here. And then I made it about 1/4 of an inch wider so that when I glue it on, it'll give me a pocket. So, if you haven't ever worked with napkins before, you got to separate them because they're at least 2 plies, and sometimes they're more than that. These are just 2. So, you find those 2 plies and carefully separate them. Like so. Then you can blow your nose on that, wipe your paintbrush on it, you know, whatever. So, I am first going to look and see. Now the question is, do I want this to match up or do I not? In the real world of egg cracking, it would. So I guess that would be a handy thing, right? So we'll just see what happens, because I can only put that so far up. I can center it like that. That's what we'll try. Okay, so I'm just going to take Mod Podge. I don't usually like Mod Podge. I just don't like the way it smells. It's just stinky, you know? It's just stinky. So, and I don't want to slop it on my mat because I don't want to spend years and days and weeks and months trying to get it off. Looks like my Mod Podge just got lumps in it. Okay, phew. So, I just want to make sure that I get it all the way up to the edges. And remember those bunnies and eggs that I Mod Podged with the polka dotted napkins? This matches those perfectly. So now I have something to go in between that's a little different, not a lot different, but just enough. Ugh. This is so stinky. Okay. I want to make sure I get it on the edges good because I really want it to, in case y'all hear something strange upstairs, Drake is in the bathtub, and when he's in there, he sings at the top of his lungs. So I believe that that's probably what's happening right now. Okay. Ah! No! No! Yes! Okay. Let's do this a little different. Let us do it like that. Now then, I know that the bottom of it's covered. And there we go. There we go. Just like that. Now, looks like I missed a little piece right there. So we're going to go back. And there, and there, and there. Then I'm going to turn it over like this. And, oh my. There's a lot of carrying on happening upstairs. Okay. Oh, that's going to be so pretty. Love it. Okay. So I'm going to set it, how about right there? And then we're going to work on the egg. So I'm going to try to get this as close, like right there to the edge, so that maybe this will be in the vicinity. It looks like it's going to be a little too high, but you know, that's okay. It's a thought that counts. And then this part down here, I'm going to use these corners on, because this is going to be inside the pocket. Not that you'll be able to tell. I don't know if you will or not, but we'll see. Okay. So let's do this thing. So hard to see this stuff in this light. It's real cloudy outside. And it went from 70 degrees yesterday to it's like in the 50s today. And that feels cold. It's not really that cold in comparison, but to what it has been. But, you know, it's cold. Cold to me. It's damp. It's a damp cold. This stuff is stinky. Oh, there just isn't much better than a craft that you can go crazy with for $1. You know what I mean? Y'all notice I finally painted my fingernails. Oh, they were terrible. You could tell I had been crafting and cleaning and not fingernailing, that's for sure. So, you know, you could use any kind of napkin you wanted on this. You could use paper on this like I did on the rabbit. However, when I saw these napkins, I knew that they had to be in my life. So, they are now. They definitely are. And, again, I want to give credit to Miss Judy. Hey, Miss Judy, my scrapbook loft, for this pocket. Hers was a circle pocket, which I never knew about. I mean, I know like a hoop, I know that makes a pocket, you know, but I just hadn't thought about ever actually making one. And then the cracked egg was born. Okay. Woo. All right. Let's see if I can get this on here without a catastrophe. Up just a little bit. Up just a little bit. Yeah. Go. Now then, and as I said, I'm not real concerned about how the colors match up. or anything because it is tie-dyed. I just want to make sure that it's covered because I want it finished. Ooh, that wasn't good. Cover it back up. Cover that up. Woo! Okay. Now then, let me set this over here for a minute. Have this back. Now I wonder if I want to, no, I think I'm going to cut it. Just going to cut it. Then these pieces will be great for my little bunnies. My little bunnies and my little eggs. So, well, we won't be able to finish this today because this stuff's got to dry. But we'll get a good start on it. Come on. Because I want to put a coat over the top of it too, to seal it. Hope it didn't bore y'all to death. You know, either you get to see the process and it takes a little longer and it might take more than one video, or you just see the finished product. And I figure sometimes, you know, it's good to see the finished product. I mean, it's good to see, yeah, it's always good to see the finished product. It's good to see how it goes and any mistakes that happen, and, you know, because y'all know I never throw anything away that I'm working on. Say save it. Save it. Alright, so these big pieces, not the slivers, but the rest of it I'm saving. Alright. So let's go over the top of this bad boy. I love it. I love it. Oh no, there's a naked running by. Oh wait. So they are, we had, well, I will call it virtual school. However, it's not really virtual school because today it was actual, you know, papers and things like that, because the teachers here are all getting their first COVID shots. And they they didn't give the kids a day off, but they sent them home with assignments, you know, that they were to do. And normally there would be like a Zoom or whatever, like, but since the teachers aren't going to be there to Zoom, it was actual old school papers. So, and it's so funny because, you know, on any other school day, you know, their alarm goes off. Lily gets right up, but Drake will be like 5 more minutes. You know, he wants to relax, wake up and relax from his sleep. And but this morning, buddy, they were up at 7 o'clock, and they don't have to be at school till 9. So I was thinking, well, if they sleep in today, I'll let them, you know, I won't wake them up till they wake up because we got all day to do this stuff. Well, so much for that. They were ready to get it over with and get it done, which is how I would be too. So I'm glad of that. Because then, you know, I had the rest of the day. I got my my chores done yesterday. Well, not the washing. That never gets done. But, I mean, it gets done. It's a daily process. It's an ongoing done. So, but I mean, as far as anything else that I had to do, or that I think I have to do, I didn't. So, I'm enjoying crafting. Fixing lunch and playing here and there. This humidity will probably make this take longer to dry. But in the end is what I'm looking for. Okay. I believe that is completely covered. So I have to find somewhere to sit it so it can dry without being stuck to something. Okay, that's good. Now, let's do this bad boy. Oops. I may have a Mod Podge high before this is over. Ugh. Stuff is, I just don't like it. I guess, I don't know. I just don't know. It's stinky. It is just stinky. So, I need to be talking. So y'all aren't taking a nap on me. Oops. Okay. Alright, so my plan is that I'm going to do this. I'll let it get dry completely. And then when I come back for the next video, I will put it together. Then I'll decide, like, if I'm going to decorate the outside of it, you know, or if I'm going to fill it with, and if I'm going to send it to somebody with paper craft goodies in it, or if I'm going to fill it with flowers and hang it on a door. Just have to see. Make a little bunny, make a little chicken. I just love my little bunny that I made, holding the egg with the little chickens inside. Put him right up. Him or her. It's got a bow on its head, so I guess it's a her. And what I may do to the back of this is cover it with a piece of Easterish cardstock, and that way all my little edges will be nice and neat. offered. Okay. Come on. Lay down. Here we go. I guess this is pretty boring, y'all. I'm sorry. It's the process, you know. It's just the process. I got my one little hand holding place right here. But I'm going to lose that pretty soon. Here we go. I'm almost there, y'all. Almost there. Almost there. I'm going to check my edges. All right. See how I am at waitress hands. I need one of those sockets on the back, a pop socket, like people have on their phones. And I could just hold it and whirl it around and get stuff going wherever it needs to be. Okay, let's see. See, I'm looking for the shine, and if I don't see the shine, I'm assuming that I didn't get any glue on there. Okay, I believe that's it. All right. 23 minutes, that's not so bad, huh? Okay. So my corners all look pretty good, my edges. So, I'm going to try to get this on with one hand and an arm. And then I'm going to set it on here to dry. And just like that. Yay! Okay, so part one, egg making. Let's see if this is stuck over here. No. All right, so I'll be back. It probably won't be, it'll probably be tomorrow because this probably needs to dry all night. And then we'll carry on and see how it matches up and have some fun. All right. I love you guys. Get your napkins out and your glue, your stinky glue. Blessings.